Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So this will be our second video for the HackerRank series. And the problem is breaking the records. So this problem is concerning a football player that notes down every single score that she does at every single game in order to see how many times she has improved or decreased her highest and lowest scores. And that's pretty much what we'll be seeing today, but we will be considering an example given on the problem. So they will give us an array of games. Oh, sorry. Here, an array of games. Let's say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Too much. I believe that with 5 we can understand how we should perform. So games and scores. Scores are definitely what we want. In the problem, it said that the first score of Maria will be her highest score and also her lowest score. So highest and lowest. And her first score on her first game here was 10. So 10 will be her highest score and also her lowest score. So on the second game, she scores 5, and 5 is not greater than 10, so it's not greater, so we will not update the value of the highest score. But 5 is really smaller than 10, so we will get a new low score, which is 5. Continuing on the third game, she will score 20. So 20 is definitely higher than 10, so we will update here. And after, 20 is definitely higher than 5, so we will not update here. On the fourth game, she will score 20 again. The thing is, since we scored 20 previously, we will not update neither the highest or the lowest score. So on the fifth game, she will score 4. And 4 is definitely her lowest score by far. Not the highest, of course. And I believe that you already get the example, but at the end, on the 5th score, she will score 5. And, 5 is really low, but still not low as the previous value 4, so we'll not update, and we will not update higher score also. And this is basically the approach that we're going to use to solve the problem. We'll use a list method, but you can solve this with just a variable. I don't know, love lists, and I normally use lists for everything. That's why I've probably solved this with lists, but I will also teach you how to do it with variables. So let's check it for now. Oh, not here, but here. Okay, so first things first, we should have a variable for highest score that will be the first value of the scores array. nope, here. And we'll also need to know the lowest score. So first game, first highest score, and lowest score. Yeah, I could really know how to write better. Okay, really. Oh, yeah, now it's correct. So as I mentioned previously, I've created 2 empty lists, like increasing scores, maybe the inc scores, since I've just told you what that means, and dic scores, same. So basically what I've done is that, oh, don't be, it's a for value in scores, but here I'll have to ask for your attention. You want only the first, you want all the elements except for the first one. So this should be something like this, I believe, but we will check it right now, right after, when we run the code. So here, so first condition that we want to verify, we have already established our highest and lower score as the first positions on the first game, and we want to check also on the second game if the score is equal. Yes, like the 20s. If the score is equal, because if the score is equal, like in here, you don't actually input nothing on the highest and the lowest. So that's the first thing that you want to check. So if value equals h underscore, oh, perfect, or value equals lowest score, we want it to continue. Are you familiar how this works? I can pretty much show you, I believe. Oh, not like this. So let's say I could really use some space. Python. Yes, so let's create a list. 1, 2, 3. Let's say that we want to iterate over the list for x in A. So if x equals 2, we don't want that to be printed, so we will, okay, so 1, 2, we will continue, and 1 print x. Ta-da! So when you write continue in the if clause, and the next, it will jump immediately to the next iteration. That's precisely what we want. So if we have a repeated value, we want it to jump immediately to the next iteration value in our list. Okay, elif if value equals is superior than high score, we want to update our high score, because now we have a new value. Let's see an example. I believe that examples always help. So here, on the game 1, we have as the highest value 10, but on the game 2 she scored 20, so we need to update our 20 to our 20. So on high score, has to be updated with value, and so high score will have the greater punctuation number, and we want that our ink scores be appended with value. Elif value is inferior to L score, we will do the same, so but with different variables. Here. So here is L score, and here is deck scores. So you didn't actually have to do that, but I'll explain it to you later. So here, because I'm choosing a append approach at the end of this example, I have to check my ink score variable. Remember that you want a print of 2 separated integers with the respective number of times that she increased herself or decreased herself. So like this. That means that with my approach, we have to do the len of our lists to understand how many times we have appended values to our lists. So in this case, our list will have repeated values. As you can see here, for instance, we have 2 5s, we have 2 20s, and you don't really want repeated values, but because with repeated values you have no alterations done. So concerning this, we have to perform a set, because set will create a list, not a list. In this case, it's a variable, of course, but set is similar to a list, but without any repeated values, and that's pretty much what we want. So we just have to put ink scores here, and the same for deck scores, deck and deck. Let's return and see if we have interesting results. Okay, and run the code. Yes, so I've previously submitted this solution, but you never know. And that's it. That's solved and well solved. Yay! So what I was mentioned before is that you don't actually need this line or this line of code. Let me try to do it on another approach. So this could be a variable here, and that being said, that means that every time that our iteration enters line 22, the elif, we can just increase the value of this variable by 1 here, and also here with a different variable name. Okay, so I believe that's correct, and we will not be needing this or this, and with this it will probably be enough. And yeah, that was correct. I've never submitted this solution before, so it's actually very good to see that it works perfectly. And that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope that you like this submission. I was very happy doing this for you guys. I will list down below other sources so you can check other amazing YouTubers working for YouTube. And if you like it, please subscribe. Please just interact with us, because we are just doing this for us as a community. Thank you very much.